annual Christmas ball at Cherokee Town and Country Club. So we had the best time. I wore that dress that I wore a couple of years ago to that wedding in 2019. I hadn't worn it again.
Sure.
We're going to pop up a picture in a minute.
Yeah.
But it's like that green dress.
Oh,
remember
I love
you?
that dress.
Yeah, you were like, good choice. And so, and then we had so many fun times. But the one in the middle, that is Miss Emily Pollock. She watches the show and gave me a big hello and you a hello. And that was my friend Mimi Thompson next to her. And then Saturday was running around because yesterday Caroline was baptized and confirmed.
Oh my gosh, what a weekend!
My mother has boarded the plane back to Tampa and could not be happier. My mom is Catholic, and we were raised Catholic, but Jim and I are not practicing Catholic. So we've been trying to find our place, and that was at Peachtree Prez. And look, that was on the big monitor. And then we went over to Heather's, because Heather's daughter, Gracie, was also getting confirmed. And so Caroline was one of 9 that got baptized and confirmed. And then we had a wonderful brunch, and it was just a great day of celebrating. I was texting you because Heather said, Heather watches a show when she's working. She saw the day that Liza was sick, and she goes, please tell Cara I live right by her to drop her off and I'll babysit. And I said, okay. We will. We'll take you up on that.
But the funniest part was you guys sent me this video, and Christine's like, what can you do? 2, 3 hours? And 2.5? And Heather's like, 2.
Maybe 2. Maybe 2. And I'm like,
I mean, please.
That's fine.
10 minutes is nice.
Yeah.
Come on over.
But yeah, she's like, tell Cara I got her back.
What a lovely weekend. And
you were busy.
Culminating in finding like a church home too. That's really special.
Yeah, it really was. It really was. So I'm texting her, and she's like, Lee's been gone all weekend. My household is crazy.
No, can I just say, so if you were at Peachtree Press on Saturday, I don't really get embarrassed. I mean, I don't. Like, I just think, whatever.
Right.
I don't really, I've always been like that. But I was embarrassed on Saturday.
Oh, boy.
Saturday evening, in fact, my oldest, James, who's 10, was like, Mom, have you had a rough day? And I was like, yeah, I have. Because he had a basketball game, and then there were birthday parties, and I got Liza to one birthday party that was also at the church. And so I was running, like, between the church campuses. I left James and Isaac, like, at the gym for a while. Anyway, Liza had, like, lollipops. She was drawing. She was stamping gold. I mean, if you saw me in the gym, it was like I was the harried mother that was okay. So
we've all been there.
No,
give yourself a break.
It gets worse. So then she knocks over somebody's water bottle who the mother couldn't have been lovelier. Was so nice, but I'm pretty sure it was Liza that knocked her water bottle over. I go to get it. I slip and fall. Like, I mean, I'm like, I got it. I slip and fall, feet up. Like, I mean, everybody, yes.
It's not funny. It's not funny, but since you're okay, I'm just like, oh no.
The funniest part is when
Mandy's going, it's kind of funny.
When my 10-year-old was like, did you have a bad day? And I was like, yeah, he goes, I saw you fall. I was like, oh, during the game, you saw me fall? Like,
everybody turns around and stops playing.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I know.
I'm like, hey. And the thing was, I was telling, we had a baseball party yesterday. I was telling one of the moms there who's also trying to make me feel better. She's like, oh, everybody knows your kids are so well behaved. I'm like, nope, I didn't know anybody. So everybody was like,
oh, wow. Yeah,
they're like, together. They may have been calling services. I don't know.
No, they did not stop. But those are those moments where you're like, Calgon, take me away. I just need a quiet bath, some quiet time, maybe a glass of rosé. Yeah. But that's all right. You're here now, and we're all going to make it better.
Anyway, so if you've had those days, I'm with you. And if you saw me on Saturday, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Here we go. First we want to talk, speaking of viewers, Kathy. Kathy watches the show.
Okay. Hi, Kathy.
Hi, Kathy. She's amazing. And her granddaughter turned 2, Tyler Ellie. So we just wanted to give a little shout out to Tyler because we did it last year on her first birthday. There she is. So sweet. That's a Nittany Lions jersey for those of you who know at home. She has a little brother now, but they celebrated over the weekend. And so happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Second birthday to Tyler.
Tyler,
Ellie.
yes. It's become a tradition. Yes.
How sweet is that?
Look at that.
New little brother. So
sweet.
Cute. I know. Yes. So thank you for watching, Kathy and family. All right. We can get into this first story because it's kind of funny. It's about a 13-year-old border collie. Now, I had a border collie growing up. Her name was Princess, and she actually shucked corn in our fields. It's a true story.
Wait.
She got a little bit. We had to put her on a diet because she was just going there.
She was going
of the night. And we're like, you can't keep doing that, Princess. But anyway, border collies are smart. So smart, in fact, that this 13-year-old named Scruff, who was adopted by his parents in 2009, when they would go on walks, he would start to pick up plastic bottles in the neighborhood. Well, then his parents were like, we think people might think we're littering because they would just see
and walk in the the sidewalks
plastic
with
bottles.
yeah.
So they taught him to bring the plastic bottles to them. They would carry a bag and collect the litter as they went. So this has now become a thing. They're known in their neighborhood for picking up debris on the roads. That's David and Yvonne, his owners. And so far they have collected 1,000 bottles.
What?
Yeah.
Amen.
Can you
Look
believe?
at that.
I know. You can follow Scruff's Adventures on #Scruff's Bottle Patrol, and they're going to keep tabs, I think, for another few months, and then they're going to kind of release the grand total of all the bottles that Scruff has collected. But thank you, Eco Dog Scruff.
No kidding. Thank you, Scruff, for keeping Mother Earth looking beautiful. We appreciate it.
Team effort.
We appreciate you.
Thank you.
Does anybody have that slip and fall on video? I'm just kidding. That I've been there.
Or, yeah, I mean, if it makes